Hi everyone, my name is Sarah, and for this unit I chose to investigate the impact of marine plastic pollution ingested by the flesh-footed shearwater population on Lord Howe Island. I chose to investigate this issue after watching the documentary A Plastic Ocean, which highlights various issues that plastic in the ocean poses to marine life sustainability. The seabird population has been recorded to be the fastest deteriorating group amongst all other bird species and are known to be the most severely affected marine vertebrate when it comes to plastic pollution in the ocean. The flesh-footed shearwater population on Lord Howe Island has been declining for the past 2 decades, the reason for which has been linked to plastic ingestion. The following are the avenues I used to conduct my research, with the article published by Lavers, Bond and Hutton 2014 being the most useful in terms of providing a large amount of data and findings to answer the research questions and providing other references to source. The most challenging part of the research was finding a variety of sources to use in order to answer the research questions. The flesh-footed shearwater on Lord Howe Island has been found to have ingested the largest amount of plastic by any marine species. In an interview with Ian Hutton, the curator of the museum on Lord Howe Island, he confirmed that through yearly studies of the birds, it had become clear that by 2010, all chicks had ingested plastic. After stomach flushing of flesh-footed shearwater chicks, it was found that the predominant colour of the plastics was white. From this information, it has been predicted that the adult flesh-footed shearwater is mistaking the white pieces of plastic for squid and feeding it to their chicks due to the similarity in colour. Research found that chicks with a large amount of plastic ingestion had considerable negative impacts to their development and lifespan, which included reduced body mass, wing chord, and head bill length due to the reduced nutrient intake from the plastic consumption, and it was estimated that 4 in every 38 chicks were not expected to survive their first year out at sea due to ingesting plastic. The plastic ingested by chicks is also causing obstruction and punctures in the stomach, and trace metals such as mercury and arsenic from the plastics are entering the shearwater's bloodstream. These toxins can cause ulcers, liver damage, neurological and reproductive issues, and fatalities. In an interview with Dr. Jennifer Lavers, a seabird biologist who studies the flesh-footed shearwater population on Lord Howe Island, she said the record for the amount of plastic found in a 90-day-old chick was 276 pieces of plastic, which accounted for 15% of that bird's total body mass. As plastics break up into smaller pieces rather than break down, the mass of plastics in the bird's stomach was the most likely cause of its death. In human terms, that is the equivalent of someone eating 12 pizzas. With plastic production set to increase, so too will the ingestion of marine plastics, with 99% of all seabirds said to have plastic in their digestive tracts by 2050. The Department of Environment and Energy issued the Threat Abatement Plan for the impacts of marine debris on the vertebrate wildlife of Australia's coasts and oceans. The abatement plan is designed to implement action and management plans, as well as conduct further research to reduce the impact of marine plastic pollution on affected species. On Lord Howe Island itself, there is a strategy in place under a site-based management proposal that aims to prevent extinction and preserve the flesh-footed shearwater's current population. The strategies include minimising marine plastics and its impacts through land management consultation and monitoring habitat conditions, as well as tracking the population and condition of the flesh-footed shearwater over time through bird monitoring. The implications, if nothing is done, include a continued decline in the population and possible extinction of the shearwater, with what can be assumed as a domino effect on other native species on Lord Howe Island and the planet, as the loss or decline of a species has ramifications for the entire ecosystem. Linking to the Australian curriculum, environmental sustainability is a topic everyone is a stakeholder in. Within that, plastic pollution and the impact it has on the environment is an important subject that can be discussed at all year levels. In the following tables, I've provided content descriptors and organising ideas that I feel best relate to my topic, along with the corresponding year level and the reasons why.